in Chinese.
The earlier you start to plan a house, and that is where when you invest, all these are very long-term investment. So you have to look at it in a long-term view. That end of the day, you start to buy a house at a very young age. You have the options actually to basically dispose of house and upgrade your house. That will help you.
Hopefully, maybe they can think about a staggered loan repayment for the first-time house buyer. For example, if you take a 20-year loan and you have to pay 1,000 a month, maybe we can start with first month 400 or 500. First year, sorry, 400-500 a month. Then the second year slightly higher, to give them the time where these young graduates or the people who work the job, they can get increment and promotion over the years, so they can pay. And the banks don't have to be worried about how about if this guy don't pay me, because all this either the low, medium cost, affordable housing are all subsidized items. If the bank actually take back the unit, you can actually sell it much higher. The value is actually higher than what they are paying for it. We hope that the public housing will be taken up by the federal government, public sector, and they can work with actually the state government, because the land is owned by the state, so that the state government can come out with the land, the federal government can come out with the money, because they collect the tax from the people to build this affordable housing for the people. And then this affordable housing or social housing responsibility is taken off from the developer, so that we don't have to cross-subsidize it anymore. And then hopefully the house price will come down, and then more people can own a house at a more strategic location and better facilities.
Now we have the product, we have to move cross-border to reach out to all the ASEAN market. We signed an MOU together with 8 countries in the ASEAN except Laos and Brunei for an understanding to have Institute of Real Estate Practitioner with the other country to work together and start doing cross-border deals. Now we understand that is very important, because with a more open market we become more matured, and become more mature we can also attract investors not only on ASEAN but from the East Asia region. We know that cross-border transaction is very important to look into the products itself. For example, ownership issues, financial issues, and all the transaction cost issues. Now those would need to be uniform, so that the investors are not caught not knowing what is the underlying requirements and so on in various different markets. So this part of it still has to be smoothened. We still need to engage. It's not one way, it's bilateral among private sector and also the government initiative. So I find this to be something which is very interesting.